The 988 suicide and crime.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota.
Playing Leah Landry and
This is sportsmanship. School sports. It's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
How do we solve our patients' hard-to-solve medical problems? Our doctors and specialists collaborate, sharing their vast knowledge and Mayo Clinic's unique expertise. It's this working together that helps solve our patients' hard-to-solve medical problems. Monument Health, proud member of the Mayo Clinic Care Network.
This is big. Every used car, truck, and sport utility are priced below book at Danny Mountain Rushmore Honda. Choose from Ford and Chevy trucks nearly $10,000 below book. Jeeps nearly $5,500 below book. Imports over $7,000 below book. Shop a lot full of used cars, trucks, and SUVs, imports and domestics. And every one of them priced below book value. Some nearly $10,000 below book. Plus low financing available for up to 72 months. See us at Danny Mountain Rushmore Honda or RushmoreHonda.com.
Great news. I just got the State Farm personal price plan on our home and auto insurance.
You told our agent about my thing for romance novels?
No, you don't have to get that personal. Our agent just helped me choose affordable options to create a personalized price just for us.
Oh, sweet. Then you won't believe the love triangle Jen is in now.
Contact me, State Farm agent Scott Carlson, to create your personal price plan today.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may vary.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Dylan Kessler today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
It's time for Happy Honda Days at Danny Meadow Rushmore Honda. Shop the area's best selection of pre-owned Hondas and Honda certified pre-owned. Get financing as low as 1.99% APR on certified pre-owned CRVs, HRVs, and other select models. 1.99. Plus, shop a lot full of used cars, trucks, and SUVs, imports and domestics with financing as low as 5.79% APR for up to 72 months. See us at Danny Meadow Rushmore Honda or RushmoreHonda.com.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Dakota High School basketball on Fox Sports Rapid City, presented by Black Hills Surgical Hospital Sports Medicine and powered by Physio.
And we want to welcome you back to the J&J Truck and Auto Body pregame show presented by J&J Truck and Auto Body right here on Fox Sports Rapid City with Dean Gurr, who rushed over here to join us here at the media table. Dean, welcome back.
Oh, yeah. Crazy game over there. 3 technical fouls.
Oh, wow.
2 double fouls. It was just crazy.
So we're getting you set for the tip-off here tonight. Rapid City Central taking on the Sioux Falls Jefferson Cavaliers. Let's take a look at today's starting lineups built by Connect Home Center and Ace Hardware. Whether it's residential or commercial, Connect Home Center has been your hometown lumber yard since 1928. And Ace Hardware. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks. Taking a look at the starting lineups for Sioux Falls Jefferson. At a forward, number 2, Abby Horner, a junior forward. A senior guard, number 4, Peyton Krall. A sophomore guard, number 5, Lydia Johnson. A junior forward, number 11, Aaliyah Johnson. And a sophomore guard, number 23, Brindley Altenberg. Head coach for the Sioux Falls Jefferson Cavaliers is Shantiva Pruitt. Now looking at the starting lineups for the Rapid City Central Cobblers. It looks they'll go with number 14, Chloe Shreve, a 6'2 junior. Number 15, Leah Landry, a 5'10 sophomore. Number 21, Joe Pierce, a 5'6 8th grader. Number 22, Olivia Pierce, a 5'7 junior. And number 23, Maria Alvarez, a 5'6 senior. Head coach, again, Taya Young in her second year for the Rapid City Central Cobblers. Looking at the officials for the ball game, the law on the court brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office, Division of Consumer Protection. Today's officials, Genevieve Osborne, Matt Berger, and Kane Kohler. And the tip controlled by the Cavaliers going from right to left. This is Krall driving the baseline. It's zone defense by the Cobblers. Cavaliers in their green uniforms with the gold numbers. The Cobblers in their home white with the red numbers. There's that zone defense with the basketball. Altenberg dribbles around the screen to the left wing. Sends the ball out. It's going to be grabbed by Horner. Horner into the right corner, driving the baseline. Double team, dishing it off. Tough shot there for number 2, Abby Horner. It's going to be the Cobblers who come away with it. Here's Leah Landry. Works her way into the front court. Into the left corner, there's Pierce with the 3. That one is no good. Rebound grabbed by Krall. Krall pushes the ball into the front court. Into the left corner by Taylor Silvernail in the ball game. They work it inside. This is going to go to Johnson. Now outside, it's going to be Krall with the 3. That one is no good. Shreve the rebound. Outlet pass to Olivia Pierce.
Yeah, we're going to see a lot of zone defense tonight by both clubs. Just it's just easier to teach in some ways for the players, and when you feel like you've got a mismatch that you need help with, zone works really well.
Here's Joe Pierce. And we're going to get a travel. Joe was in trouble there, tried to get some separation with the defender, and she gets called for the travel.
Yeah, just off-ball movement is what they're looking for. You got to get somebody, when your teammate's in trouble, you got to get somebody to circle around so you can reset it up.
6:45 to go here in the first quarter. We're scoreless between the Cobblers and the Cavaliers. Into the right corner, this is Silvernail. She'll send it out to Johnson. Now they work it around the perimeter. Crawl. Cross-court pass over to Altenberg. Altenberg back to Crawl from the left wing. The shot is up. That rolls in and out, no good. Rebound grabbed by Shree. Back the other way come the Cobblers. Here's Alvarez, but it's going to be stolen by Horner. Abby Horner, the bounce pass into the front court to Johnson. Now the ball is loose, picked up by Landry. Landry stepping over a player to get the basketball.
Without traveling, pretty good job.
Landry, pull-up jumper at the other end is short, no good. The rebound into the hands of Crawl. And we're going to get our first whistle of this ball game. This will be on Chloe Shreve.
Yeah, we've already talked about, or you did rather, about turnovers being such a key tonight. Just being able to handle the ball. When I watched the Cavaliers play against the O'Gorman Knights, it's like they hustled, they worked hard, but man, they just. And O'Gorman is a tough team, and I thought they were somewhat close, even though the score didn't tell that. But just the turnovers were just so hurtful.
Sophomore Persea Parker has checked into the ball game. Driving is going to be Horner. Tried to dish it off. She loses the ball. Like I said earlier on, turnovers would be key for both of these teams. We are scoreless. A little over 2 minutes into this ball game. Landry in the front court, going from left to right. Sends the ball to Pierce. This is Joe Pierce on the right wing. The Persea Parker down low at Shreve. She puts up the shot. That's no good. Gets her own rebound and it bounces in for two.
Took a while to get down there, but how about Chloe Shreve? She had a great game last time against the Raiders. They really need her to step up tonight.
Absolutely. 18 points against the Raiders. Here's Altenberg driving. There's the baseline jumper, no good. Landry the rebound for the Cobblers. Landry pushes the ball to Pierce in the front court. Almost lost it. She's double-teamed. And we're going to get a jump ball.
Yeah, she got trapped in the corner. The Cavaliers quickly recognized it, pounced on her, put that heat. Using that third defender as the sideline there, and it's just a tough situation.
Olivia Pierce will trigger it in right in front of the Jefferson Cavalier bench. Gets the ball in. It goes to Joe Pierce. Joe Pierce, top of the key, right side to Parker. Parker from that wing. Cross-court pass to Pierce on the left wing. Pierce bounce pass to Shreve. Now they reverse it to Pierce on the right wing. This is Joe Pierce. Joe Pierce trying to get it to Landry. Landry drives, and she puts it in for two.
It's a great little two-man game. How about Joe Pierce, 8th grader? She transfers over from Rapid City Christian, and she is the point guard leading this Cobbler ball club.
Altenberg gives the ball. This is going to go to Johnson. Johnson passes the ball to Silvernail. Silvernail, right side. Altenberg shoots the three. That one bounces high off the back of the rim. No good. It goes out of bounds, and the Cobblers come away with it. So the Cobblers lead almost midway through this first quarter, 4-0. They have the basketball.
We knew baskets would be at a premium tonight, just to be able to get something in the hoop and help each other, help your teammate out.
Cross-court pass, Landry to Parker, back to Landry in the front court. Landry over by the scorer's table, decides to drive, gets in the paint, puts up the shot, a whistle. As Landry hits the deck, she gets helped up, and she heads to the free throw line.
And, that's, of course, one thing that Landry does. Really aggressive. We've been watching her for 2 years. Aggressive. She gets the ball in that middle. Of course, with the addition of Chloe Shreve, she's been able to work on the perimeter a little bit more. She has not lost the fact that she is definitely a inside driver.
That last foul on Taylor Silvernail, that is her first. Cavaliers first. Landry misses the free throw. Landry was one of two the other night to have 13 points against Rapid City Stevens. We're still looking for that first win of the season. Second free throw just short as it hits the front of the iron. Still 4-0 on the State Farm scoreboard. The Cobblers lead the Jefferson Cavaliers. Cavaliers scoring just about 43 points per game, and there's Parker a little aggressive, and she's going to get called for the reach.
Yeah, she's got that wrap on her right knee, right leg area. I don't know exactly why, what happened, but so when you go to run over there, you try to close out. You can't stop quick enough as you want to if you don't want to hurt your knee, even though you got a brace on it. So kind of runs into her, gets an arm in there.
Brinley Altenberg triggers it in, gets the ball to Silvernail, top of the key, picks up her dribble. Silvernail having trouble getting rid of the ball. And we're going to get a timeout by Coach Pruitt.
Yeah, she's like, there was nobody on her, so there was no risk of a 5 second, but nobody was getting open. And obviously that's coaching there by Coach Young there. We're out here. We don't think she can shoot, so we're not going to guard her.
So on the State Farm scoreboard, insured by agent Scott Carlson and Matt McCormick, 3:50 remaining in the first. It's the Cobblers 4, the Jefferson Cavaliers nothing in girls basketball action. We'll step aside for 30 seconds on 106.7 FM, 1150 AM, Fox Sports Rapid City.
Sports parents. Hi, this is Nate Brown reminding you to join the Nate Brown Show live weekdays from 4 to 6 p.m. It's Rapid City's sports talk show and Rapid City's only call-in radio show with big-name guests from across the country to the local sports coverage you just can't get anywhere else. Join the conversation every weekday for thought-provoking sports talk. This is your show. Don't miss the Nate Brown Show from 4 to 6 p.m. on 106.7 FM and 1150 AM. And stream us all the time at foxsportsrapidcity.com.
And welcome back to the Anytime Auto Sales Service and Detail broadcast booth, Sales, Service, and Recreation. With Dean Gurr, I'm Jerome Wickersham. Thanks for joining us on this Friday night. It's another weekend of basketball action right here on Fox Sports Rapid City. Tonight we start at Rapid City Central. Tomorrow afternoon we move over to Rapid City Stevens.
And between the Cavaliers and the Roosevelt Rough Riders, very favorable matchups for all of our Rapid City teams. Both teams, at least in the girls' aspect, are struggling.
In the left corner, the shot is no good for Macy Bryant. That one hit the side of the backcourt. Cobblers come away with it. Leah Landry in the front court. Man-to-man defense, actually a zone defense there. Cross-court pass to Pierce. Pierce to her sister, Joe. Now right side, Landry shoots the three. That one no good. Battle for the rebound. Shreve comes away with it. Shreve fights. Actually tried to pass it into Landry, and it's going to be stolen by the Cavaliers. Into the front court, number 10, that's Addison Warnke. Warnke gives it off to Altenberg. Right side to Silvernail on the wing, gets around the screen, now spins back to the right, into the right corner, they go to Horner. Horner drives the baseline, bounce pass to Warnke. The ball is loose, a jump ball, I think, or was it a travel call? It was a travel call against the Cavaliers.
Yes, he basically fell down, and she didn't have possession, grabbed the ball, and on the floor, nobody to pass to.
Cavaliers were ready to inbound, but they called a travel, so it will be Cobbler basketball.
I wasn't sure if he had possession or not. I was guessing what he thought.
Landry to Pierce. Back to Landry. Ball's knocked out of bounds, so by Altenberg. It'll stay Cobbler basketball with 2:53 to go in the first. I know, Dean, you said points would be at a premium. We're still only at 4-0.
Right.
Here's a steal by the Cavaliers. Altenberg in the paint. Fadeaway jumper. Bounces around the rim. No good. Landry the rebound. Landry gets the outlet pass to Pierce. He works into the front court. Olivia Pierce sends it to Joe Pierce. Now to Landry. Landry looking inside. Gets to that right wing. Cross-court pass left side to Parker. Persea Parker trying to work it into Shreve, but it was tipped and stolen. Stolen by the Cavaliers. Into the front court is going to be Taylor Silvernail. Silvernail to Altenberg. Altenberg around the screen. Gets in the paint. The running jumper is short. No good. A battle for the loose ball. Parker trying to save it. It is saved into the hands of the Cavaliers. They'll send it outside. Altenberg takes a step inside the perimeter. Pops the three. That one is no good. Or the long-range jumper, actually. It goes out of bounds, and the Cobblers come away with it.
See, you can see the Cavaliers, they hustle really hard. They work hard. Right now, they just can't buy a bucket, and you can just read the frustration on their faces as the ball goes out of bounds. They're like, what do we got to do to get the ball into that bucket?
We're going to get a quick 30-second timeout by head coach Taya Young of the Cobblers. Again, 2:08 to play on the State Farm scoreboard. Here in the first quarter with Rapid City Central 4, Sioux Falls Jefferson nothing. See if we have some other scores to report real quickly while we have a moment. We'll keep it here. In Class AA girls basketball tonight, looking at some other scores. Mitchell over Yankton in the fourth quarter, 46-28. Brandon Valley over Brookings, 22-5. Late in the second, Watertown and O'Gorman tied at 23. 7 minutes left in the first quarter. It's early, so Sturgis with the 2-0 lead over Rapid City Christian. Here's Parker. Right side, they get it to Olivia Pierce. Cross-court pass, trying to get it to her sister, Jo. Jo has the ball, falls down. Tried to get rid of the ball, gets it to Parker. Now she gets it to Landry. Landry to Shreve in the low post. Out to Pierce for three. And it is a little too hard, no good. A battle for the rebound. And they're going to get Parker with her second.
Going to be Parker Shreve on that. Two are in the area. Oh, look at you. All over that. Eagle eyes over there in the corner.
I probably could use some reading glasses and stuff.
Well, I don't know. You read that one pretty well.
That's going to be number 2 on Parker.
That's the play that would, if the Cobblers can cash in on that. Double team, Shreve down low, and Joe outside, wide open.
Horner sends it outside. There's a three. That one is no good. Pierce the rebound. Joe Pierce, and she stepped out of bounds, though. She was underneath the basket when she got the rebound, and she was double-teamed, and she steps out of bounds. Brinley Altenberg will trigger it in from the left baseline as the Cavaliers go from right to left. Gets the ball inside to Krall. Krall in that left corner, bounce pass to Altenberg, top of the key. She'll fire the three. That one off the side, right side of the iron, goes out of bounds. And right now, the Jefferson Cavaliers can't buy a basket.
When's the last time you've seen somebody shut out in a quarter, maybe the first quarter? You know, you might see it sometimes at the end or like right in the middle.
A minute 22 to go in the first, and the Cavaliers have yet to score. It is a 4-0 lead. Here's Joe Pierce into the front court. Gives the ball to Landry, who sets up the offense. Landry spins to her left, falls down. The loose ball is going to be picked up by the Cavaliers. Altenberg in the front court gets the layup for the Cavaliers.
Boy, one quick score at the end of the first quarter, and the lead cut down.
There's Landry now. Cross-court pass to Pierce on that left sideline. Pierce on the left wing, out to Alvarez. Thought about the three. Now they try to work it inside the Shreve. A little too high. It's going to be stolen. Tipped and stolen by the Cavaliers. Back the other way, into the right corner. Driving the baseline was Horner. Shield's going to send it out to Altenberg. Altenberg in the paint, puts up the jumper, and Altenberg with two quick baskets, and this game is tied at 4 apiece. 27 seconds remaining. The shot clock is off. The Cobblers could hold for the final shot. This is Joe Pierce in the front court on the right wing. Bounce pass to Shreve. Shreve double-teamed, puts up the shot. That's no good. Altenberg the rebound.
Yeah, and she's got to know that. I'm sure they watched the film against the Raiders. Like, hey, you're going to get doubled. Kick it back out.
8 seconds now. Altenberg in the front court. Shoots the long three-pointer. That one is no good. A battle for the rebound in the hands of Silvernail. And now into the paint. The shot at the buzzer. No good for Peyton Krall.
You know, it is anemic as the offense was for the Cavaliers. They had a chance to take the lead in that last final second.
They did. So on the State Farm scoreboard, insured by agents, Scott Carlson and Matt McCormick at the end of 1. Rapid City Central and Sioux Falls Jefferson tied at 4. We'll come back with the second quarter in 30 seconds right here on 106.7 FM, 1150 AM. Fox Sports Rapid City and also on GoCobblersLive.com.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
At bhphysio.com.
And welcome back to Howard Dawes Gymnasium to the Anytime Auto Sales Service and Detail broadcast booth, sales, service, and recreation. It's going to be Sioux Falls Jefferson basketball to start this second quarter. It was 4-0 forever until the Cavaliers scored late to tie this game at 4 apiece as we head to the second quarter.
Each team with a run of 4.
Willie Altenberg in the front court. Works the ball right side. This is going to go to Silvernail. Back out front. They'll go to Horner. Now reverse it left side to Krall. Krall, and there's a steal by Landry. Landry tries to go coast to coast, and she gets the basket. +1 for the Cobblers.
You saw her with the steal. It was just an errant throw. She just stuck her hand right in the middle of the passing lane, went that way, but as she was going up, she took a peek over her right shoulder, and here she comes, but instead went right after it and ended up getting the foul on that one. And that's what the Raiders, that's what the Cobblers are going to do. They're going to, with that zone defense, they're going to try to force the ball to the outside. Let them take all the threes that they can possibly take and make them beat us on the perimeter.
Leah Landry misses the free throw. She is now 0 for 3 from the charity stripe in this ballgame. Right side now with the basketball, Silverdale. And there's a steal by Parker, who stepped in the passing lane, gets the steal for the Cobblers. Now it's going to be stolen back by Cavaliers. There's the shot. It is no good at the other end by Lydia Johnson. So the Cobblers have the basketball. Landry pulls back, shoots the jumper from the right side. That's no good. Altenberg gets the rebound, pushes the ball into the front court. Crossover dribble, right side. Gets to the right wing. Gets by the screen of Johnson. Tries to work it inside to Umbriet. Now into the right corner. And the three is good for Abby Horner. And that gives the Jefferson Cavaliers the lead for the first time tonight. 7-6 over the Cobblers. Just a little over a minute gone by. Here's Pierce in the left corner. Shoots the three, tries to answer. That one is a little too strong, no good. Rebound grabbed by Horner. Horner pushes the ball into the front court. That one a little out of control, no good. Landry comes away with it. Landry has one speed, and that is full speed. And again, she is fouled at the other end.
Yeah, you're right. One speed. She took off the defender, number 5, Lydia Johnson, tried to defend her, but she forced her to go one direction and then change directions. And when you're doing that, you're slowing down really quickly, and Landry just flew by her and then put her right on her back as she went up for the layup and got the foul.
Landry will get 2 free throws. Like we said, she is 0 for 3 from the charity stripe in this ball game as the Cobblers trail by 1, 7-6. Here's the free throw. This one, he gets the friendly bounce to tie the game.
Wasn't pretty, but it got in there.
Landry has 5 of the Cobblers' 7 points.
I'm going to get something on the floor there.
Something on the floor there that they're looking at.
They want a towel real quick. Take a second.
Get our officials tonight, Matt Berger, Genevieve Osborne, and from the Northern Hills, Kane Kohler.
Kane Kohler really worked his way up. Done a great job. I believe last year was his first year at the varsity level, and he's really worked hard. It's good to see him up here.
They're wiping something off the floor, and then they give the towel to...
There was some graffiti on there. They said something like, "We hate the Raiders," or something like that.
6:34 to go in the second quarter. Second free throw coming up. This one is good for Leah Landry. So after missing her first 3, she makes her next 2. She has 6 points in the ball game, and the Cobblers retake the lead, 8-7 over the Cavaliers. Here is Johnson, the basketball. Johnson works it inside. There's the baseline jumper. That one around the rim, no good for Horner. Leah Landry again in the front court. Landry, and a double dribble on Landry.
Not quite sure. Landry's got to look on her face like, what did I do? The defender knocked the ball out of her hands, and she's a little confused there. And
Lydia Johnson will exit. Coming in for her is going to be Macy Bryant.
Leah Landry, how about that? She was the hedge that cut off the play the last time. Then she was down in the lane, bottom of the lane, to get the rebound as well.
Here's Silverdale. Sends the ball over to Horner. Horner drives, works it inside. Umbriet banks it in for 2. That's 3 Umbriet. 9-8. The Cavaliers back to a 1-point lead with just under 6 minutes to play. Parker, left side, they go to Pierce. Bounce pass to Shreve in the low post. Turnaround jumper. In and out, no good for Shreve. Rebound to the Cavaliers. Altenberg into the front court, top of the key. Has the ball off. It goes to Bryant. Bryant, left side, over to Horner. Horner to Umbriet. She wants to drive, put up a tough-looking shot there by Bree Umbriet.
Yeah, she kind of got caught there. I don't know if she's going to go for the shot or try to get a pass, but then she decided to go for the shot, and the defender was right there and just got an arm on her.
Joe Pierce called for her first team foul against the Cobblers. Bree Umbriet at the free throw line. She misses that shot.
Got the double braided ponytail going on there. Like Jar Jar Binks or something like that.
Second free throw attempt coming up for Umbriet. That one is good. That gives the Cavaliers a 2-point lead. 10-8 over the Cobblers. Landry in the backcourt, into the front court, into the paint, left side. They go to Olivia Pierce for three. It is good from the left corner.
And they love that. Pierce has drained a couple of threes against the Raiders. She can do it. They love it when she hits that corner.
Cobblers with a 1-point lead, 11-10 now over the Jefferson Cavaliers. And there's a steal by Landry. Landry spins but loses the ball.
Tried to get that power dribble, spin move on there, and I think it hit her foot, hit those pink shoes as she was trying to make that spin and knock the ball out.
5 minutes to go here in the second. 1-point Cobbler lead. Altenberg in the front court, bounce pass over to Silvernail. She'll shoot the three. That one is no good. It goes out to Altenberg. She pops the three. That's no good. Silvernail gets the loose ball, goes to Altenberg. Altenberg from the free throw line puts up the jumper. That one is no good. A battle for the rebound into the hands of Shreve. Shreve out to Pierce, now to Landry. Landry, who's played a lot more point guard this year, gets into the front court. Landry dribbles to the right side, bounce pass to Shreve, and the ball is going to be stolen. They're trying to work it into Shreve, but they haven't had a lot of luck.
No, and obviously the Cavaliers practice quite a bit on how to guard that.
Altenberg shoots the three. That one is no good. Leah Landry chases down the loose ball. Landry into the front court to the right wing. Out to Pierce, top of the key. The 8th grader with the basketball. Joe Pierce being hounded there. Bounce pass to her sister Olivia. Had the ball knocked out of her hand. Olivia trying to get it to Shreve. Will get a kick by the Cavaliers. Checking in is Peyton Kroll and Lydia Johnson, as well as Abby Horner for the Cavaliers.
Coach Young over there trying to get them to get the play that they're looking for. You know, that's kind of the struggle. You get the ball caught in into that slot, the top of the key area, and nobody goes where they want to be.
Landry trying to get it to Shreve. She overthrows Shreve, stolen by Horner. Horner, bounce pass. There's the layup at the other end by Lydia Johnson. 12-11, back to a 1-point lead by the Cavaliers. And the ball is stolen once again. Altenberg works her way into the front court, drives on Landry. She is bumped a little bit. We're going to get a push on Landry. That will be her first second team foul. Peyton Kroll will trigger it in from the left baseline. Full timeout for the Cobblers. So we have a break in the action on the State Farm scoreboard, insured by agent Scott Carlson and Matt McCormick. 3:31 to go in the second. And it's Sioux Falls Jefferson 12, Rapid City Central 11 on the State Farm scoreboard. We'll return in 30 seconds on 106.7 FM, 1150 AM, Fox Sports Rapid City.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
And we're back here at Howard Nas Gym on this Friday evening as we welcome you back to the Anytime Auto Sales Service and Detail Broadcast booth, Sales, Service, and Recreation. With Dean Gurr, I'm Jerome Wickersham. Thanks for joining us. It'll be Sioux Falls Jefferson basketball coming out of that timeout. They have a 1-point lead over the Cobblers. 12-11 is the score. Just under 3.5 minutes to play in the first half. Driving. It is Johnson. She kicks it to the right corner to Horner. A travel violation will give the Cobblers the basketball. Some full court pressure by the Jefferson Cavaliers. Here's Landry into the front court along the sideline there. She was losing the ball, had no one to throw to, so she threw it to the official.
Yeah. Well, Genevieve was wide open. I'll give her that.
Lydia Johnson walks into the front court. Johnson towards the Cobblers bench. Hands the ball off to Krall. Krall back towards midcourt to Johnson on the right wing. Johnson works it inside. Spinning to her left, putting up the shot. That is going to be no good for Warnke. Cobblers get the rebound. Here's Landry in the front court. Dribbles to this far side. Now drives the right baseline. Puts up the shot. No good. A battle for the rebound. It goes into the hands of Altenberg. Altenberg back the other way. Tries to go coast to coast. That shot is good for Altenberg.
Wow, just not even a layup, just a point-blank splash.
Persea Parker in the front court for the Cobblers. Almost lost the ball. Now it's going to be stolen by the Cavaliers. They'll work the ball to Horner in the front court. Horner top of the key. Left side, Altenberg not afraid to shoot the three, and she knocks it down.
How about Altenberg? And like I said, if they can get that ball in the hoop from the perimeter, that's going to be the difference in whoever is getting it.
Here's Joe Pierce, gives the ball to Landry. Now to Shreve in the right corner. Shreve picks up her dribble. Trying to work it into Landry. It's going to be stolen by the Cavaliers. Into the front court, Altenberg from that right wing. Pulls up from the elbow, shoots his jumper, no good. Rebound in the hands of Johnson. Johnson, and there's a three as she sends it out to Warnke for the tray. Just like that, a 1-point lead now turns into a 9-point lead for the Jefferson Cavaliers.
And another turnover right now. The Cobblers are absolutely just falling apart. They taking a timeout here. Looks like it. No
timeout. We have a couple of substitutions. Maria.
Doesn't look like they're all scrambled over there, but
Alvarez checks back into the ball game, as does number 4, Aubrey May-Lou.
I would think that Coach Tia Young needs to take a timeout here.
In the right corner, Warnke sends it out to Krall. Now they go to Johnson in that left corner. Johnson, cross-court pass to Krall on the right side to Horner. Horner in the corner. Gets it out to Warnke. Now left side, Altenberg is going to shoot the three once again. That one is short, no good. Shreve the rebound. Hands it off to Landry. Landry, cross-court pass to Parker. Parker in the front court on the left wing, trying to work it into Shreve. No good. Alvarez has the ball underneath the basket. And it looks like is Johnson who takes a shot to the nose there.
Did Landry lowered her shoulder. I mean, she was already on the ground getting the ball off the ground. And I think she just kind of stood up. And that's the bad part, because Lydia Johnson got the foul, but she also got the harm, too.
She did.
I mean, you're in the other player's cylinder, so that's how she got the foul out of that. But unfortunately, instead of sticking her hand in the cylinder, she stuck her nose. Probably wasn't a good place for her.
And Johnson is going to exit there. We have 61 seconds to go before halftime. It's a 9-point Cavalier lead, 20-11. Pierce gets the ball into Landry. She puts up the quick three. That one was no good. Shreve, the offensive rebound, out to Pierce for three, and Pierce knocks it down.
That's right there. That's what they need. I think Cavaliers right now are really beating them on the boards. The big offensive rebound by Shreve.
That last three by Joe Pierce, the 8th grader. At the other end, that three-point attempt is no good. Leah Landry, the rebound. Landry works her way into the front court, top the key, wants to drive, goes coast to coast. Got out of control, but a whistle against the Cavaliers.
Yeah, that was, as she was trying to drive in there, number 22 got her arm, and Macy Bryant got her arm and, hooked her, and just this collision, so good grab by the officials.
Macy Bryant with her first. 4th team foul. Joe Pierce will trigger it in. Gets the ball into Alvarez. Alvarez, right wing, right side, they go to Landry. Landry dribbles out, sets it up.
They need a big three right here to end this quarter, end this possession, and go in the locker room down by 3.
Shot clock is off. 20 seconds left in this first half. Here's Pierce, right side, into the paint. Landry out to Shreve. 10 seconds now. There's a three by Pierce, and it's good!
With ice in her base, did they call that one out? Joe Pierce draining it.
Back-to-back three-pointers for Pierce. Here's Altenberg at the buzzer. Whoa! Knocks it down at the buzzer.
What an answer. You got to play all 8 minutes of the quarter, and the Cobblers kind of checked out those last couple of seconds, and they stepped up. Quality-looking shot, so unfortunately, the shot by Pierce looked great, but then all of a sudden, you give up, and you can't have that.
Can't have that. Again, it is halftime here at Howard Dodge Gym on the State Farm scoreboard. Insured by agent Scott Carlson and Matt McCormick. At halftime, Sioux Falls Jefferson with a 6-point lead over the Cobblers. 23-17 is your score. We will step aside for 1 minute. The halftime show coming up next on 106.7 FM, 1150 AM, Fox Sports Rapid City.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
Best Western Ramkota Hotel in Aberdeen is the place to stay for business or the weekend family getaway. You'll feel right at home with ample parking, spacious guest rooms, and complimentary breakfast. And with a convenient location, you'll have easy access to local attractions and events in the area. While staying at the Best Western Ramkota, guests can enjoy an indoor water play land, an on-site Minerva's restaurant, exercise facility, wedding services, and a business center. For friendly service and a great stay, make your reservation today.
Where can you get surprisingly great rates on auto and renter's insurance? At State Farm. I'm State Farm agent Matt McCormick, and I'm your one-stop shop in Rapid City for protecting your car and your stuff for surprisingly great rates. So stop looking around. Call me, State Farm agent Matt McCormick, for surprisingly great auto and renter's rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name.
Have you heard the bad news? All have sinned and fall short of the glory of God, and the wages of sin is death. But have you heard the good news? God demonstrates his own love toward us in this, that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believes in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. Want to know more about life and hope? Call or text 605-858-3107.
Would you buy your insurance from a cartoon character?
What's up, Doc?
Cartoons are good for a laugh, but when you're in an accident or you need your home covered and need help, it's no laughing matter. That's why you need a real person, like Lance at Van Z Insurance Associates. It's not just simple insurance either. Lance has you covered with home, life, auto, and business. Van Z Insurance is your place to call. Stop by today or give Lance a call at 605-393-2399.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
How do we solve our patients' hard-to-solve medical problems? Our doctors and specialists collaborate, sharing their vast knowledge and Mayo Clinic's unique expertise. It's this working together that helps solve our patients' hard-to-solve medical problems. Monument Health, proud member of the Mayo Clinic Care Network.
This is big. Every used car, truck, and sport utility are priced below book at Denny Mountain Rushmore Honda. Choose from Ford and Chevy trucks, nearly $10,000 below book. Jeeps, nearly $5,500 below book. Imports, over $7,000 below book. Shop a lot full of used cars, trucks, and SUVs, imports, and domestics. And every one of them priced below book value. Some nearly $10,000 below book. Plus, low financing available for up to 72 months. See us at Denny Mountain Rushmore Honda or RushmoreHonda.com.
Great news. I just got the State Farm Personal Price Plan on our home and auto insurance.
You told our agent about my thing for romance novels?
No, you don't have to get that personal. Our agent just helped me choose affordable options to create a personalized price just for us.
Oh, sweet. Then you won't believe the love triangle Jen is in now.
Contact me, State Farm agent Scott Carlson, to create your personal price plan today.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may vary.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Dylan Kessler today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
It's time for Happy Honda Days at Denny Mountain Rushmore Honda. Shop the area's best selection of pre-owned Hondas and Honda certified pre-owned. Get financing as low as 1.99% APR on certified pre-owned CRVs, HRVs, and other select models. 1.99. Plus, shop a lot full of used cars, trucks, and SUVs, imports, and domestics with financing as low as 5.79% APR for up to 72 months. See us at Denny Mountain Rushmore Honda or RushmoreHonda.com.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Listening to South Dakota High School basketball on Fox Sports Rapid City, presented by Black Hills Surgical Hospital Sports Medicine and powered by Black Hills Orthopedic and Spine Center.
And welcome back to the Anytime Auto Sales, Service, and Detail broadcast booth, Sales, Service, and Recreation. Cobbler basketball to start this second half. They trail by 6 to Sioux Falls Jefferson. The ball without a bounce, so it'll be Cobbler basketball underneath their own basket as they go from right to left. Olivia Pierce will trigger it in, gets it into Landry. There's the short jumper. That one no good for Landry. Rebound into the hands of Altenberg. She'll race into the front court. Altenberg into the left corner. Now they send it out to Johnson into that left corner. Driving is actually Johnson. Johnson puts up the baseline jumper, no good. Olivia Pierce the rebound for the Cobblers. Pierce jogs into the front court again as the Cobblers go from right to left. Sends it to her sister Joe on the right wing. Bounce pass to Landry. Landry works it in, tried to work it inside the Shreve, but she was fronted, and it's going to be stolen by the Cavaliers.
Yeah, they just got to do something different. The Cavaliers are ready for that.
Altenberg left side. There's a three from the left wing. That one is going to be no good. Alvarez taps the ball. It's going to be picked up by Landry. Landry into the front court. Pull-up jumper by Landry is no good. Alvarez gets the rebound, had the shot blocked. Shreve was there to clean it up. Her shot is no good. And now the Cavaliers come away with it, but a whistle against Rapid City Central.
Yeah, I think that's going to be Alvarez. They're just, you can see the frustration on Shreve right now. She's like, I was having the game of my life on Saturday or Friday rather, and now I can't do anything. I can't get the ball. I can't shoot. I can't handle it. She's just really, really struggling.
In the front corner now, or into the right corner, this is Silvernail. Silvernail out to Kroll. Over to Altenberg. Back to Kroll on the right wing. Kroll to Silvernail in the right corner. Back to Kroll. She'll work it around the perimeter. Left side, they go to Altenberg. As the Cavs go from left to right. Over to Silvernail. Silvernail to Altenberg. She drives. Shot is contested, no good. Saved into the hands, though, of the Cavaliers. They'll work it around the perimeter. That shot is no good as they were forced to put the shot up quickly. Instead, the Cobblers come away with it. Landry, right side to Joe Pierce. Cross-court pass to Alvarez. Alvarez the basketball. Crossover dribble back to Pierce. Now right side to Olivia Pierce on the wing. Outside to Joe Pierce. Pierce top of the key. Left side to Alvarez. Thought about a three. Tries to get the ball to Landry. The bounce pass is no good. It's going to be stolen by the Cavaliers. Altenberg in the front court on the near side. Gets to the top of the key. Left side, they work the ball to Johnson. Johnson into the left corner. The three is good for Abby Horner. Her second tray of the ball game.
Here comes the pressure defense by the Cavaliers.
26-17, the Cavs with their largest lead of 9. Pierce from that right corner shoots the three. That one off the mark, no good. It goes out of bounds. And last touch by Alvarez.
You know, that, not this possession, but the possession before that by the Cobblers is kind of what we're talking about. There were 5 players not doing anything. There were no screens. They were just going to pass the ball around the perimeter and hoping somebody gets open or posts up or something. Kind of a head scratcher.
Persea Parker checks into the ball game for the Cobblers. Here's Altenberg with the pass. Into the left side, this is over to Warnke. Warnke right side, Altenberg, excuse me. Her shot is no good. The rebound into the hands of number 4. That would have been Kroll. Her shot is no good, and she's going to get whistled for the foul.
Yeah, she is another offensive rebound now, though, for the Cavaliers. Those big rebounds, those ones that matter, offensive ones especially, but even the ones on the defensive side of the ball.
Aubrey Maylou Maylou checks into the game. She replaces Olivia Pierce. So the Cobblers going with Joe Pierce, Leah Landry, Persea Parker, Chloe Shreve, and Aubrey Maylou. Full court coverage defense there. Landry lost the ball. They'll work the ball to Horner on the front court. Puts up the shot, no good, but a whistle will send Abby Horner to the free throw line.
Tonight is just not the night for the Cobblers in general. Leah Landry struggling, Shreve struggling. Just those are your point scorers for the Cobblers, or at least they have been that we've seen, and right now they just can't. They're loose with the ball. They're not getting the shots that they need. The frustration fouls.
First free throw by Abby Horner is good. She has 7 points in the ball game. Second free throw attempt is up. That one is good as well. 8 points now for Horner. 28-17, an 11-point lead for Sioux Falls Jefferson. Pierce pushes the ball to Shreve in the front court. Down low to Landry. Landry beats it in for 2. 8 points now for Landry.
So that time the Cobblers took advantage of that full court press.
Altenberg into the front court. Right side they go to Warnke. Warnke, as the Cobblers play that zone defense to Horner. Back to Warnke. She'll shoot the 3. That one is an air ball. Goes out of bounds, and Cobblers come away with it. Pierce will trigger it, and full court pressure by Sioux Falls Jefferson. Landry to Shreve. Shreve to Parker. Parker into the front court, slows it down, now tries to get it to Shreve. Shreve in the low post. She will get the basket +1.
Boy, that's a welcome sight for Shreve. She probably feels really good about that one, but that's what you needed. Isolate her with a one-on-one. They did a great job of breaking the press. They moved it, they dribbled it, stepped it, and then found her at that one-on-one. She puts her back into the defender, got the spin move with a hoop to the arm.
Dayton Crawl picks up her third, second team foul against Sioux Falls Jefferson. Chloe Shreve at the free throw line for the first time tonight. The only other Cobbler other than Leah Landry who has shot free throws tonight. Chloe Shreve completes the three-point play. She has 5 points, and just like that, it's only a 6-point Jefferson lead. 28-22. There's Bryant. Bryant kicks the ball outside to go to Horner. Now right side, Altenberg for 3 from the right wing. That was off the mark. Shreve to Maylou, back to Landry. Landry jogs into the front court. Top of the key. Tried to get the backdoor pass to Maylou. Instead, it's going to be knocked out of bounds by number 23, Brinley Altenberg. It'll stay Cobbler basketball. Persea Parker triggers it in from the left baseline. Parker into Landry from the left elbow is wide open, no good. Shreve the rebound, and she puts it in for 2.
There it is, Shreve. 5 consecutive points for the Cobblers right there. Getting the big rebound. She's finally starting to have a big impact.
They were down by 11. Now the lead only 4, and Coach Pruitt says, I need a timeout.
Yeah, you got to talk a little bit. They did a good job of keeping her off the glass. In general, in that first half, she only got she got 3 offensive rebounds, but she's continuing it in there, and that's what they need to do. The Cavaliers, they need to keep her off. So the Cobblers are like, we need your presence in there. Keep working at it.
3:39 to go in the third quarter on the State Farm scoreboard. Sioux Falls Jefferson with a 4-point lead over Rapid City Central, 28-24 on that State Farm scoreboard. Another score at halftime, Rapid City Christian leading Sturgis Brown Scoopers 30-20 in girls basketball action. Mitchell defeats Yankton 54-35 tonight. And that is some quick scores. We'll have more for you throughout the evening. Altenberg with asphalt coming out of that timeout. There's a 3 from the right wing. That one is going to be no good for number 22, Macy Bryant.
That was way downtown.
Here come the Cobblers in the front court. Right side, Olivia Pierce the basketball back to Landry, top of the key. Landry to Pierce on the right wing. Zone defense by the Cavaliers. It's a battle for the loose ball, and Landry touches it.
She, of course, has the I can't believe look on her face.
So the Cavaliers force the turnover. There's Altenberg into the front court. Brinley Altenberg, right side. Gets the ball to Bryant. Bryant back to Altenberg. Now to Warnke. Warnke, right side. They'll work it back out to Bryant for three. That one is short, no good. Altenberg is there to clean it up. She gets the basket and one. First points of the second half for Brinley Altenberg. She has 14 total, and she heads to the free throw line.
More frustration for the Cobblers. They're working hard, but as soon as you drive into that middle of that defense, the collapse, she has no place to go with it. She kicks it out. They move the ball around the perimeter, get the shot up. Now everybody's out of position even to get a rebound.
15 points for Brinley Altenberg. Back to a 7-point lead, 31-24 for Sioux Falls Jefferson. Here's Chloe Shreve in the paint, puts up the shot. That one is short, no good. Abby Porter works her way in the front court, goes coast to coast. Nobody got on defense.
Nobody at all. And Leah Landry looks at her teammates like, hey, is anybody going to stop the ball?
Rashea Parker double team. And there's another steal. Here's Altenberg in the front court, and she gets the layup.
Young's got to grab the timeout. That's exactly what it was. Before possession, nobody got back on defense. They were there. They just, I don't know, thought that's not my player, or just there was just some confusion on defense in the transition, and then back the other way and another turnover.
It's a 7-0 run by Sioux Falls Jefferson, and Coach Taya Young wants a timeout. A full timeout with 2:26 remaining on the State Farm scoreboard. Here in the third quarter, insured by agent Scott Carlson and Nat McCormick, Sioux Falls Jefferson by 11 over the Cobblers. 35-24 is your score. We'll step aside for 30 seconds. You're listening to high school basketball on 106.7 FM, 1150 AM, Fox Sports Rapid City. And we want to welcome you back to the Anytime Auto Sales, Service, and Detail broadcast booth. Sales, service, and recreation. Cobbler basketball coming out of that timeout. They cut the lead to 4. Now they trail by 11 once again. Here's Olivia Pierce in the front court. Bounce pass to Alvarez. Cross court pass to Joe Pierce on the right wing. Down low to Shreve. And we're going to get a whistle against Shreve.
He's just trying to post up. They're trying to swing it. They swung it over there. Shreve trying to get in position over there. Joe Pierce with the ball. And he didn't get a good pass. Had to kind of collect it. And by that time, Shreve wasn't in the right spot. The battle down low, and she gets called. Yeah, I was going to say, yep.
At the other end, we're going to get...
Yeah, that's going to be on... Is that going to be on number 10?
It is Addison Warnke.
Yeah, she stuck her knee out as the player went around it. I saw right away. Great patient whistle, actually, by Kane Kohler as she waited for the play just to make sure he saw the whole play through, and it was a great call.
The 8th grader in some trouble, tried to get rid of the basketball, stolen by Bryant, and Bryant gets the layup for the Cavaliers.
Again, that pressure defense, and these gals know how to do pressure. And then we're going to get another block on number 10 again. But
that is Addison Warnke with her second.
The Cavaliers know how to do pressure. I was watching them play O'Gorman, and O'Gorman, just like the Raiders, they pressure constantly. I know early on they kind of backed off a little bit, but then when they turn on that pressure, they just force those turnovers, much like the Raiders do. This is going to be a great game tomorrow, you're going to see.
Landry, bounce pass to Alvarez. Alvarez sends it out to Pierce for 3. That shot is no good. Brinley Altenberg comes away with it. Altenberg works her way into the front court. Being guarded by Landry. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by Landry. Abby Porter will trigger it in from that left sideline. Gets the ball into Altenberg. Altenberg around the screen to the left. Trying to get it to Horner. She does. Horner sends it outside to Bryant. Bryant shoots the three. That one off the left side of the iron. No good. Ball into the hands of Pierce. Now to Landry. Landry works her way into the front court. Cross-court pass left side to Pierce. Now to Alvarez from the left baseline. It's good for Alvarez. Her first points of this ball game. 37-26. Still an 11-point lead. Here's Altenberg for three. That one is short. Umbria gets the rebound, backs her way in, and a whistle. No, it's going to be a jump.
It's going to be a jump ball. You know, and this is, I think, one of the things that Shree is working on with her game. She had the perfect position. Had great opportunity for a rebound, but she didn't get her hands on it where she needed to up at the right time. The ball went basically over her head. Thankfully, she had a teammate back there who was able to at least force that held ball. Certainly, Altenberg will trigger it in from the right sideline, the right baseline, rather, to Horner. Umbria now works her over to Silvernail, left side. That's Altenberg for three, and she knocks it down. Well, she's got a pretty left-handed shot. The rotation of the ball is amazing. 14-point lead. Here's Alvarez now. Bounce pass, trying to get it to Shreve. Instead, it's going to be Landry from the right sideline. That shot is no good. 25 seconds now. The shot clock is off. Jefferson can hold for the final shot of this third quarter, leading by 14 points on the State Farm scoreboard. Altenberg over to Bryant. Cross-court pass left side, Silverdale. Horner, I'm sorry. Horner, the scoop shot, no good, but a whistle will send Abby Horner to the free throw line. She went in, she tried to split the defenders, and the defenders just basically stood. They needed to close the door so that she would run into him, but instead they didn't close it tight enough. She's scoring in between them. Once you get your head and shoulders past, the contact goes on the defense, and you get that foul every time. Abby Horner at the free throw line. She's a perfect 3 for 3 as she makes that first one. Chloe Shreve will exit as Aubrey May Lou checks in. $15-point lead now, the largest chance to add to that. Here's the second free throw, and it is good for Horner. 4 for 4 from the charity stripe. 16-point Jefferson lead. Landry with 3 seconds, drives, puts up the shot, it's good for Landry! What a drive, what a last second surprise. The Cavaliers didn't step up on her, at least force the shot, force a difficult one. Good floater, good way to finish the quarter. On the State Farm scoreboard, insured by agent Scott Carlson and Matt McCormick. At the end of play, Sioux Falls Jefferson by 14 over Rapid City Central, 42-28 on the State Farm scoreboard.
Hi, this is Nate Brown reminding you to join the Nate Brown Show live weekdays from 4 to 6 p.m. It's Rapid City's sports talk show and Rapid City's only call-in radio show. With big-name guests from across the country to the local sports coverage you just can't get anywhere else. Join the conversation every weekday for thought-provoking sports talk. This is your show. Don't miss the Nate Brown Show from 4 to 6 p.m. on 106.7 FM and 1150 a.m. And stream us all the time at foxsportsrapidcity.com.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Now we're back here at Howard Dawes Gymnasium on this Friday evening with Dean Burr. I'm Jerome Wickersham. Welcome back to the Anytime Auto Sales Service and Detail Broadcast booth, Sales, Service, and Recreation. Cobbler basketball, here's Olivia Pierce. She triggers it in, trying to get it to Landry. The ball tapped around. It's going to go into the hands of Abby Horner. Horner on this near side gets it into the front court, hands the ball to Bryant, but it's an over and back violation as Horner tried to pass it back to Bryant. Not paying attention. Was it a carry? Did she carry it maybe? Yeah, I didn't see it. I thought it was an over. Was it? Okay. Backcourt violation. I was looking over that. Same scenario for the Cobblers. Work it into the corner, try to get it down low to Shreve. She's double teamed. Can't handle it. Pierce to Shreve, out to Pierce. Now to Landry, top of the tee. Landry spins to her left. Bounce pass to Shreve in the low post. Shreve, there's the shot. A little too hard off the glass, no good.
They backed off of Shreve. She was double-teamed, and Landry drove, and they backed off, and Shreve had a great one-on-one, just couldn't convert.
Altenberg shoots the three at the other end, but she misses everything. Maybe got the net that time, but that was it.
Yeah, just grazing the bottom of the net. You can hear the fans behind us yelling their pleasure of that shot.
Cobblers will have it. They trail 42-28 in this girls' basketball matchup. 50 seconds gone by here in this fourth quarter. Here's a steal by the Cavaliers, but a travel as Horner rolled with the ball.
Yeah, she hit the deck, did a great job of grabbing it, but then she needed to get it behind her, so she went from hip to hip, and not the travel.
Landry triggers it in. They go to Pierce. Joe Pierce to Olivia Pierce in the front court. Pierce hands the ball to Landry. Landry left side to Pierce, down low to Shreve. And it'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow belongs to the Cavaliers.
See Landry trying to keep Shreve in the game. She's like, hey, shake it off, shake it off. We're going to work hard to get back into this game.
The junior, Abby Horner, works her way into the front court, top of the key, being guarded by Parker. Has the ball to Bryant. Bryant around the screen, drives, scoop shot is up, no good. But Macy Bryant heads to the free throw line for the Cavaliers.
And Shreve saying that's 4 for me. She looks over to the bench, saying, you know what? And that's huge right now because they need Shreve in the game. That's just the first.
That's going to be Joe Pierce.
Oh, they're going to do it on Pierce.
Yep, so her second.
The contact looked like it was Shreve, and she looked at the bench and said that's 4.
Mm-hmm. The free throw good for Macy Bryant, has 3 points in the ball game. And Bryant makes both free throws. 44-28. Into the front court. Pierce chasing down the loose ball. Trying to get it to Shreve. Goes through her hands. Picked up by Silvernail. Into the front court. Left side. Altenberg the basketball. Now they go to Bryant. Top the key. Shoots the three. That one off the front of the iron. No good. Gets her own rebound to keep it alive. Works it over to Silvernail. Now back to Bryant for 3. That one again off the front of the iron. No good. Umbria picks up the loose ball. And another opportunity for Jefferson. Umbria is going to take her turn as she puts up the 3 and gets the friendly bounce.
I guess it was a bounce, and then the ball just died on the left side of the rim.
I don't know if I've ever seen it do just quite like that. 5:59 to go in the fourth quarter, and the Cobblers will take another timeout.
Another time. Just the frustration. You saw Landry over there diving on the court. Then when she got up, you can just see the frustration, the exhaustion, all that together. She this night is just not going well for us, and she kind of checked out there for a second there when that three-point shot went up.
So on the State Farm scoreboard, insured by agents Scott Carlson and Matt McCormick, we have 5:59 remaining in the fourth. Sioux Falls Jefferson leads Rapid City Central 47-28. We'll come back in 30 seconds on 106.7 FM, 11:50 a.m. Fox Sports Rapid City.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
We're back here at Howard Don's Gymnasium on this Friday evening with Dean Zura and Jerome Wickersham. Welcome back to the game-time auto sales, service, and detail broadcast booth, sales, service, and recreation. 47-28, Sioux Falls Jefferson all over the Cobblers. At one point, the Cobblers had cut it to a 4-point lead, or cut the lead down to 4.
Yeah, unfortunately, they haven't been able to. They worked hard to get there, but they haven't changed their game now. Still turning the ball over, still struggling to just hit a shot.
It's a 19-4 run by Sioux Falls Jefferson. Here's Pierce out to Joe Pierce. Back to her sister, Olivia. Olivia Pierce, cross-court pass to Landry. Landry's going to fire the three. It is off the mark, no good. Altenberg gets the rebound. She has 20 points in the ball game to lead the Cavaliers. Altenberg left side to Bryant. Bryant drives that left baseline in traffic. Umbriet comes away with it. Here's Horner for three. That one is no good. Shreve the rebound. Shreve to Pierce. Now they go to Landry. Landry on that far sideline gets in the front court to Joe Pierce. Left side to Parker. Parker back to Pierce. Pierce top of the key. Puts up the three. That one is no good. Bryant comes away with it. Bryant tried to push the ball in the front court. Knocked out of her hands from behind. Goes out of bounds. And it will be Cavalier basketball.
Olivia Pierce actually knocked it out, and then Joe Pierce tried to recover with it, and it ricocheted off her hands.
Horner will trigger it in from the right baseline. Horner into Umbriet, back to Horner. Baseline jumper is good for Abby Horner. That gives her 14 points on the night. Landry to Pierce. Pierce works her way into the front court. This is Joe. Joe picks up his dribble. Passes the ball to Landry. Landry directing traffic. Dribbles to her left. Now they go right side to Pierce. To Parker, back to Pierce, top of the key, left side to Landry. Landry drives, and she is hammered as she puts up the shot. She gets helped up off the deck as she heads to the free throw line.
And, you know, they finally ran a play there, like you said, directing traffic. Everyone's kind of standing there for a second. Then they swung the ball around. But the defense did a great job of not allowing Shreve to do a face cut. Cut off that shot. So they swung it back the other way, which shifted the defense then back to Landry, who caught it in that triple threat position, had an opportunity, and drove the lane inside on that one. Like you said, that's one of her better things to do, is work around the rim and get to the free throw line.
First free throw attempt, no good for Landry. Second free throw attempt is good. 11 points in the ball game for Landry. 4:23 to go in the fourth quarter. 20-point Jefferson lead, 49-29. Brinley Altenberg in the front court, being guarded by Landry. Cross-court pass to Silvernail, now left side to Bryant. Bryant on the wing, drives the baseline, lost the ball. And Cobblers come away with it. Number 14, Isabel Gittahunt into the ball game. I believe I said that right. I was listening to Terry Lundeen there, the PA announcer. Landry to Shreve, and a reaching foul there on Briette. That is her second. Team's second. Olivia Pierce will trigger it in right in front of the Cobbler bench. Gets it into her sister, Joe. Joe gets to the right wing. Joe to Olivia. And they're going to whistle Bryant for the foul.
Yeah, she was definitely hounding her. I think a good job of holding off. And she, Coach Young out there kind of helping her a little bit. Hey, step this way. Don't step laterally. Step forward and see if you can get the defender off of you just enough to create a little bit of space for a better passing lane.
Olivia to Joe Pierce. Pierce on the wings. Trying to get the bounce pass to Shreve. Instead, it's knocked away. Bryant in the front court for the Cavaliers. Go coast to coast. And Bryant gets the layup at the other end. 6 points in the game for Bryant. At the other end, the shot no good for Landry. Abby Horner comes away with it. Horner in the front court. Bryant's going to fire the three. That one off the front of the iron, no good. Horner the rebound. And it's going to be stolen by the Cobblers. Parker to Landry to Pierce in the front court. Olivia trying to work it to Shreve. Shreve out to Landry. Landry on the wing as they reverse it. Here's Joe Pierce, the 8th grader, to Shreve. Shreve drives the right baseline. And there's a layup for Chloe Shreve.
Nice move. She gave a little bit of a head fake, enough to get the defender to jump on her, and then she dribbled right by her.
9 points for Chloe Shreve. 51-31 with just under 3 minutes to play. Hunt drives, and she's going to put it in for two. Here come the Cobblers back the other way, trailing by 22. Shreve again along the right baseline. Tried to make her move on number 11, Aaliyah Johnson. And number 1, so number 1, Kayla Newberg, as well as number 24 in the ball game. Here's Shreve in the low post. Tries to go up with it, and she gets Alicia Flores Delgado. So how do you say that again, Ben? Alicia Flores Delgado. I don't know if I'll say it as good as you say it. I love the Spanish accent. Alicia Flores Delgado. Flores. I'll never get that. Delgado. Right. It's all good. Thankfully, she's not a starter for you. That'll help you out. Shreve in double figures now. Makes the free throw. She's a perfect, and she makes them both. She's perfect 3 for 3. Has 11 points in the ball game. I don't know if you could call her AFD or what. I don't know. Cavalier basketball leading by 20. 2:20 remaining in the fourth quarter. Ball is loose. It's a scramble for the loose ball. We'll get a jump, and the Cobbler gets the possession arrow. Into the front court will be number 22. Pierce to Joe Pierce. Pierce from the right elbow. That's no good. Ball goes out of bounds. This stays Cobbler basketball. Again, coming up at the conclusion of this game, we'll have our post-game show. When we switch gears, we'll have the men's game or boys game coming up. Here's Shreve in the low post. Turnaround jumper, no good, but Chloe Shreve heads to the free throw line. Again, double teamed again. Had a great move. She's got left, she's got right, so that's a good thing that she's added to her game, going from both ways. And I mean, she knows her role. I get the ball, I make a move. They double me, I kick it out. The thing is, they did such a good job of either doubling her, denying the post entry, or she just flat out mishandled the ball. Just really struggled with that today. At one point, a ball flew right by her hands. So I don't know if she's feeling under the weather or something like that, but just not the best night, even though she's got, 10, 11 points? For Chloe? Yeah. 13 points. 13, oh, yep. Yeah. 5 for 5 from the charity stripe as 13 points. An 18-point lead. Here's a turnaround jumper. That one is short for the Cavaliers. Joe Pierce the rebound. Outlet pass to Landry. That was Flores Delgado. Come on. I don't know if I can say that as good as you can. Landry to Shreve. Shreve from the right side. She knocks it down. Little jumper. Going to add that to her game. 15 points for Chloe Shreve. 53-37. She falls Jefferson with the lead. 1:18 to go as the Cavaliers try to chew up some of the clock. Cross-court pass, right side. This is Newberg, the basketball. Bounce pass into the corner to get a Hunt. It was loose for a moment. Get a Hunt gets it back into the right corner. There's the shot. It is off the mark for number 11, Aaliyah Johnson. Landry into the front court. Spins again in the paint. The scoop shot, no good. Fights, gets her own rebound. Puts it up, no good. A battle for the rebound. We'll get a jump ball. Again, just continued frustration with Landry. Like, normally I get those balls. If it gets to my hands, I get those. I pull those down. But just outstretched, couldn't use the strength that she needs. She plays pretty much the whole game. So that's what you're going to check out for the remainder 44.1 seconds. 40 seconds remaining. 53-37. Sioux Falls Jefferson heading towards their second win of the season. Into the left corner, the shot is up. That one is no good for Sioux Falls Jefferson. Alvarez pushes the ball into the front court. Alvarez picks up her dribble, gets it to Maylou. Maylou, right corner. There's a three. That one is an air ball. That was shot by number 1, Sheridan Madden. 15.8 seconds remaining. Again, our postgame show coming up next right here on Fox Sports Rapid City. Joe Pierce gets the ball in, right corner. Madden shoots the three. That one off the mark, no good. Rebound in the hands of number 14. That's Gideon. Down to 5 seconds now. Both sides, they go to Silverdale. Clock runs out. That's your ball game. Sioux Falls Jefferson gets the win. The final score on the State Farm scoreboard, insured by agents Scott Carlson and Matt McCormick. Sioux Falls Jefferson 53, Rapid City Central 37. We will step aside. We will come back in 1 minute to wrap things up for the girls contest. We'll do that in our consolidated the Pioneer Bank and Trust postgame show right here on Fox Sports Rapid City. Again, we're back, let's say 30 seconds on 106.7 FM, 1150 AM, Fox Sports Rapid City.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.